Okay, let's wait to see who's going to be in the live. Hopefully, I get some people on the live. If not, I'm just gonna leave the information right here for whoever rewatches the videos. Let's see. This is the first time I am live, guys. So don't judge me. Um, I was about to cancel the live, but um, because I was not feeling too well. Hi, Sharon. Hello, Sharonda. Hi, everybody that's coming in the live. Hello. Like I said, this is the first live in the channel. I'm doing it from my computer. This is something so new to me. So don't judge me. I'm gonna see if some more people get in the live, and yeah, I'm just gonna start talking about what we came here for, which is the medical delivery courier. Uh, Let me see. Um, okay, guys, in like maybe 1 or 2 minutes, I'm gonna start talking about what we came here for. Jose Activo. Hi. Hola, Jose. I'm gonna start answering questions in a few. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to see something here on the setting of the channel before I start. Hmm. Okay, so just letting you know, the chat is on slow mode, which means that a lot of the when you're write me a question, it's gonna take a few minutes to you for you to be able to start writing because I have here a slow mode. I don't even know. I see Dominga Cueva. Hola, Dominga. ¿Cómo estás? And because this is going to be pre-recorded, so I'm going to be leaving this video on my channel so that you can rewatch it, or for people that was not able to come to the live, you guys can watch it again. So as you guys know, actually, my channel pop up because of the medical delivery courier job that I do, and I started sharing with a lot of you guys on my channel. I never thought that that video was gonna go like that viral, like it went. And a lot of people have questions about starting to work as a medical delivery courier and stuff like that. So this is why I decided to do this live answering a lot of questions, because in the videos I have realized that I have the same questions over and over and again. I'm not sure if maybe people are now watching the other videos I'm putting out, or I don't know, but this is why I am here for today, to answer some of the questions that you might have and giving my overview of everything. Yeah, make sure you like the video, like the live, and invite some other people that might have questions about the medical delivery carrier. So, first, I just want to say thank you, everyone. Um, And I want to continue by saying that medical delivery courier, please let me know if you can hear me well first, because I just want to make sure. I try to put this microphone so that you guys can hear me well because I live near the airport and it's crazy outside. Okay, good. So you can hear me, I guess. I see Jose Hernandez says we're good. And hello, Joey. Hi, 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 hi. Great. So I've been working for the medical delivery courier for around 2 years almost now. On August, I'm gonna be 2 years. Um, and the video that I did, I just did it because I thought that maybe a lot of people could take advantage of them having a car to do a job that could provide good money for them. When I first started the job, I had no idea how it was. Like I told you in my previous videos, somebody that worked there put me on, and then that's how I got the job. I never knew about medical courier, or I never knew about this, and this was an independent contract. So I had never worked like that before. Well, yes and no, not in the medical delivery, not on delivery. I have done DoorDash and stuff like that, but nothing permanent like a contract. So I started learning. I saw that the money was good. Um, I was working back then under my social. This is something that I clarify in some of the videos I did before, that I was working under my personal social security number at first because I didn't know much. Remember, this was something new for me. So as I started learning little by little, and researching information on, working in a 1099, I was like, you know what? Let me just look for information. A lot of people on YouTube talking about this kind of job and stuff, but not really what was interesting for me. Because remember, I'm already doing the job. I don't want to find the job. I just wanted to know how to do the taxes and stuff. So I started learning about that. And recently, well, on January, I registered my company with them instead of my social. So that's one thing. I know that you guys, let me see. So I just wanted to clarify that so that you guys know. I did started working only with my personal, like my social, whatever. You don't need a company in order to start doing this kind of job. This is another question I get a lot. If you need um if you need a company in order to get this type of job. Now, I also want to clarify that it's not that I got a contract because, like, like I just said, I started working with them with my social. So meaning it's not like a contract. I'm simply an independent contract with them. So medical delivery services, as I always said, because I share the company that I work for publicly in every video, they hire me as an independent contractor to go do the work, picking up the medication and delivering. So they gave me the 1099. After that, I spoke to them and I told them that I wanted to register my company instead of my personal, and they were fine with it. Um, it's very hard to find a job. I said that on one of the videos because these companies are not out there promoting that they are hiring. Well, after I started all this YouTube thing and all of this, I started looking more because now I know the keywords like medical delivery courier, pharmacy delivery driver, things like that. I started looking and I actually find the same position that I have right now, for example, on Indeed, because this is the way that they don't it's just a little tricky to find these jobs on Indeed, but they're there. They're there. And if you diligently take the time to look for this information on YouTube, you're gonna find it. And so let me see, let me see if I can respond some questions before I dive in, because I feel like I'm saying the same thing that I already shared with you guys on the video, but I just want you guys to be clear. The process of starting to work with the company um, is actually good. It's not hard. So um, I call the number which I first, on that first video that popped up about medical delivery courier, I put the number there. But they told me because of the high volume of people calling, if I could take it down. So I took the number down of there. But the actual, you can go to the actual website, Medical Delivery Carriers Inc., and you can apply there. And I'm pretty sure that if they need someone in your area, because I know that people are watching me from all over, um, they're gonna hire you. Hi, the Dominican route is here. Hi, hi, hi. Um, yeah. So if they need people in your area, I'm pretty sure they are going to hire you or call you. But don't get discouraged if they don't call you. Just find ways to find other kind of delivery jobs that I'm pretty sure are available in your area. Just like DoorDash, just like any other platform that is hiring drivers, there's a lot of medical related careers that are needed. It's just the way that you look for this kind of job. So first thing first, you need to have an SUV. They always ask for that. When I started a job, they asked me if I needed what type of car I had. Back then, I had a Honda Civic 2019, but it was not a hatchback. It was a regular car. So this car was leased, and I really didn't want that lease car. So I tried my best to get rid of that car. I got rid of that car, thank Jesus, and I bought myself with some money that I have saved a 2011 CRB. So I did that while I was in the process of getting hired for MDS. Another thing you do need is a medical I'm sorry, a 100,000 to 300,000 body liability insurance policy. They It's high, so you might be paying a little bit more money on insurance than you usual, because you do need that. I feel like they ask for this because of the type of medication that I deliver, but there's other stuff that you can do that cannot share with you guys here to obtain or to get the job, and then you we can work out that expense, because it's expensive when you do have it at 100,000 to 300,000 liability policy. That's the second thing you needed. The other thing needed from them was to have like a strap where you secure the medication on the trunk of your car. So you purchase that, is like $20 on Home Depot, whatever, and you buy a, it's like those little carts that you can carry around medication or boxes that are heavy. I purchased mine on Target. So that's what I did to start. That's why I keep saying that it's not hard to start this type of job. It's not hard at all. And I remember that they send me all the policies and whatever on a book. They send it to my house. They also, what else? They send me all this kind of stuff that I needed to do to, well, that I needed to, I am sorry. What is this? Oh, the Dominican route. Oh, thank you so much. So they send me all this information that was needed in order to start the the job. So I started the job. It was pretty easy. They trained me. They trained me. I started as a contractor. I'm an independent contractor, but they have inside of the laboratory, because like I always tell you, I work for a laboratory, delivering, you know, related to radiation medicine. Um, and they have their own drivers as well. This is another thing. The company sometimes they are hiring directly. So it's like they have independent contractors and they also have people inside working with them. So it's two ways to get jobs. Now, independent contractors get paid by 1099, and the people that get the hired directly with these companies, they get paid by the company, I guess W2, and they have more benefits. People have asked me if I have any desire on like working directly with them, and the answer is yes. They have um they have asked me if I want to start working with them, and maybe in the future. As you guys know, if you watch my channel, right now I'm pregnant and I don't want to put so much pressure on myself. So I said, you know what, maybe after my pregnancy I consider working directly with the company. But there are tons of medical delivery courier positions that are available right now. So make sure you are researching in your area, using the right keywords in order to start, in order to find this kind of jobs, and don't give up. Just because, let's say, my company is not hiring or they don't have um, any work in my location, doesn't mean that other companies don't have this this job. I'm sorry, guys. My allergies are bad. Coach John, there he is. So let me see. I think I am responding to most of the questions that I always see on the channel because they're the same most of the time. Um, a lot of people ask me if I know if they have like work in their areas. It's difficult for me to know. I know they do have work here in New York. Yes, please hit the like button. Hit the like. um but that's something that you can ask the company, or in your application when you apply, make sure you check. But I've been looking, which I'm going to show you right now, on some websites to see if I could like what terms can you put on your cell phone or in your engine when you're searching for this type of job. And for example, here I went on Google and I put, this is important, so make sure you're looking for this kind of job and using the right terms. I see here um, pharmacy hiring courier. This is what I put: pharmacy hiring couriers in your area. Well, your area is going to come up when you do the search. And a lot, you cannot see it right now because my light is like crazy, but a lot of jobs came up. Let me share with you some of the jobs that came up. For example, delivery driver, and in the top you see what they're looking for, deliveries, and in the bottom you can see the companies that it is hiring. For example, here it says City Meds Pharmacy in the Bronx is hiring delivery driver for Cardinal Health. You see, Cardinal Health is also another company that does the same thing I do. Why? How I know? Because there's other drivers that go to my same location, so I always ask them for what company they work, and I know Cardinal Health. They they do the same thing I do. I know that Cardinal Health, um, you have to apply directly with them as a carrier, and then you can use their company car. Because remember, me as an independent contractor, I am using my own car. So yeah, and this is exactly why I decided to open my company, because there's a lot of write off that you can do when you have your own company. There's a lot of things you can write off and get it back at the end of the year in your taxes. You see, I see Courier Delivery RLS Inc. And guess who RLS Inc. is? I don't want to get into details, but RLS, it's another company out there that I know that also does delivery courier, medical delivery courier, and they're hiring. I see here that they posted this job in 3 days ago, and this is located in Baxter States, New York. You see, there is a ton, because if I start showing you, look, I think you can see a little bit there. Those are all delivery jobs that I was able to find, because I limited to only find jobs like in New York, but you can do the same thing for your area. Um, like I said, guys, it's not a hard job to do. It's easy. The only hard part is actually waking up so early to go to work, because I woke up like what 3 a.m. And then I do my deliveries. I'm done with the deliveries at around 7:20, depending on the stops I have, and then I'm done. I go back to the laboratory with the empty stuff. Um, and drop them off, and I have to pick up for the second round at 9:30. What I do, I stay in the laboratory because they have a sitting area where I can eat or do whatever, so I stay there. Um and I eat something, I do some work here in my computer like I always do, and I do some other stuff while time passes. But I don't have to stay there. I can go to Dunkin' Donuts or I can go somewhere else because I wait from 7 all the way to 9:30 for to finish the job or to start the second run. And the second run only takes me, depending on how many stops I have, um, it could take me between from 9:30 to 11:30. Sometimes it's, if I get out late because they don't have the dosages ready, uh, if they don't have the dosages ready right away or on time, I do leave later from the lab, which, it affects me the time I finish. Sometimes I finish late, like 12:30. But the latest I have been in my house is around 1 p.m. And then that's it. From there I do my other jobs, I go to sleep and start my routine again. I work from Monday through Friday. So I always said on the channel that I have six and a half of active hours, because that's actually when I'm actively driving, um doing the runs. Hi Marilyn. I see Marilyn says that she is in New York. I would suggest to go on Indeed, like I just told you. If you cannot go to the Medical Delivery Service Inc. website and apply, you can try to on Indeed. You can put pharmacy hiring right now. Oh my God, give me 1 second. I am sorry, guys. My allergies are killing me here in New York City. Oh Jesus, it's bad. Um, So if you go on Indeed, you can put pharmacy deliveries, courier hiring right now. What I just showed you a few minutes ago, that's how I was able to find the exact job that I was doing. Um, I see, Jose, where you look for the jobs on Indeed. So you just go on Indeed and you make sure you put the location where you are right now, and you put the type of job that you are looking for. As of now, what you saw on the phone is, pharmacies hiring couriers, and it came up. And actually, the lab that I work for came up. That's what I was giving you a hint that that was the lab that I work for. RLS is the laboratory that I work for as a medical, um, as an independent carrier, but they are hiring people for inside the lab. So you work with them with a W-2, meaning they'll pay you per hour, and they will also provide you with the car, which is good. Even though, you know, you may probably make a little less money, is actually sometimes it's the same thing. Because remember, I have to pay taxes at the end of the year, even though I can write them off at the end. Hello. Santaro, how are you? And yeah, I think this is the I'm covering the most important. In each area it's gonna be different. Doing the deliveries is not hard, especially if you get hired by a company that already has a contract with the big pharmacies or whatever. Most of the time they have a long-term contract, so you're not going to be losing your job right away. Remember, as an independent contractor, they call you when they need you. It's not like you're going to be there forever or whatever. Make sure that you like the video, like the live, please give the thumbs up. And yeah, and any other question that you guys might have, let me know, because this is exactly what I came on in the live. And I know a lot of people might not be able to be here right now because maybe they're working or whatever. But the good thing is that they're going to be able to go back to the live and check out um whatever I'm saying. I'm gonna check here on my on the YouTube some of the other questions that I have received related to the medical delivery courier thing, so that maybe later they can watch it again, or maybe you have these questions right now and you don't remember. Jose says, puedo ayudar con los taxes y LLC. So Jose is saying that he can help me with the taxes and the LLC. Jose, thank you so much. I already have an LLC and a tax professional that helps me with this. But thank you so much for the offer. Um, Sacha asked, "You have taken the COVID-19 shot?" Well, yes, I did back when everything started. Um, but people that were working with me did not want to take the shot. So some hospitals that, for example, some of the drivers there, they had to go to Connecticut, for example, to delivery. And some of the hospital there, they didn't require vaccination. So he was able to keep his job and just go to those destinations. But yeah, it most of the hospitals they require, after sometimes they were requiring for the the carriers that were dropping off medications to have the vaccine, and they will actually ask you at the beginning, not now, not anymore, but uh before they did. um how many days per, I'm going over some questions that I'm looking at here on the channel on these videos, so maybe I can answer. I see one. How many days per week I work? I work 5 days per week. Um, as because I deliver radiation materials, they do give me a monitoring device. Yes, they do. Oh my God, I'm sorry. These allergies. Sorry. Let me see other questions that I see here. Do you make your own schedule? No, you don't. You work according to the company's need. Mm, I wish it was like that, but no, they are flexible because remember, as an independent contractor, you pick your own. I mean, you if you cannot work 1 week, you just tell them, listen, next week I'm not gonna be available. This is the only good thing. But you know that when you're not available, you're not getting paid. Just clarifying that in case you didn't know. Uh, Let me see. I'm trying to go over some questions here. Can you use a rental car? Uh, I've seen these questions a few times, and the answer is it depends because I don't know. Each company is different. One of my coworkers that was an independent contractor had an accident, and he was able to use a rental until his car was good. So probably, maybe, I don't know. It depends. Remember, if you work directly with these laboratories, you are using their car. But if you're an independent contractor, you're using your own car. Uh, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Bam Bam Moody. And Jesslyn Santero says, ¿puedes decirlo en español? ¿Qué quieres? Oh, perdón. Bueno, no, ya yo tengo alguien que hace mis taxes y ya yo tengo mi compañía creada, pero muchas gracias por, por la oferta. Jose Hernandez says they pay by delivery or by hour. As an independent contractor, they're going to pay you by miles. So they pay you miles. Miles range from 60 cents per mile to 85, 90 cents per mile, depending on your location. They also pay for drop off. Drop off could be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10, depends. And they also reimburse for the toll. The gas, they were giving me a percentage of the gas back when the gas was so expensive, but not anymore. So that's something I write off at the end of the year on taxes because I do spend a lot of money on taxes. Yes. So that's how I get paid. If I wait on a stop because something happened and I'm not able to get in, or they're not opening the door for the delivery, etc., I get paid for that wait time. Or if they cancel any deliveries, I get paid $25 per cancellation as an independent courier. Let me see other questions. How many hours you work? I already said that. 6 hours, 6 active hours. I will say it like that because the rest of the hours, I'm pretty much doing nothing at the lab. I'm on my own time. Um, and what else? What else? Let me see. Other questions that I can answer. Someone asked if I can provide direct sign up for the company, and the answer is like I told you before. I try to put their numbers and even their email, and you know what happened? They got mad at me because a lot of people, as you can see, one of the videos has 106 or 108,000 views. So you imagine if everybody was called. Let's not talk about that. Someone says, "Oh, hi, proud African American. Do you ever drive out of state like Jersey?" Not me. There's other drivers that do drive out like out state, but I don't. I only do my deliveries here, like in Yonkers, the Bronx, that area. Never like, sorry, never out to like Connecticut and stuff like that. There's other people that do go to like Connecticut and all other areas, but not me. And my weekly check, because you might be interested on that, it depends, like I said, on I how many hours no, I'm sorry, how many deliveries I have on that week. Because for example, on Monday I could have eight, let's say 6 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon, or I mean in the second run. In the first run I might have six stops. In the first run I might have six stops, and in the second one I might have um four. And then on Tuesday I might have eight on the first run and maybe six on the second run. So it depends on how it goes each day. But my average is between $1,200 a week to 1,300. So it depends. It depends. So for example, let me see here. I'm gonna pull up my last payment so that you guys can see, because I've seen a lot of people here. Be careful, guys. While I look for this, be careful with all these people putting out information on YouTube, and they trying to charge you for a course, and they trying to charge you for a consultation. Like, I respect everybody, but these don't need no consultation. Like, we trying to get money. Why are you trying to rip off people? Like, I'm sorry, I just had to say that here because. So, for example, my last payment, my last payment was on the 12th, and it was $1,303. You're not gonna be able to see it, I'm pretty sure, but there it is. Let me see. Actually, yes. Um, that was my last payment. But some days, let's say if the hospital didn't open one day, they were closed, and I didn't have much deliveries, I don't have much money. But that the least I have made working with them is maybe $900 in a week, because it was low. So this was my last payment. I don't think you guys will be able to see it. Oh yeah, there you go. I covered my account number. I took a screenshot because in the actual app of America, I wasn't able to, zoom in order to show you. But I wanted to show you guys because sometimes you feel like you are following somebody and you don't know if you can trust these people, yes or no, or if what they are actually saying is true. It's true, guys. Like, it's true. You can make a lot of money doing deliveries. And this has opened my eyes to look for other kind of delivery jobs after my pregnancy, because I already know the range of money that I can make doing this. Let me see. Hmm. Let me see other questions. Hi, Key Pina. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Does pregnancy make it difficult for you to do this job? It does. It does because, for example, for me, my boxes are around, it could be 5 pounds, it could be three, but it could also be 15 or 20. So when it's heavy, you already know. You're welcome, Miss Mom G3. Hello, Isaura. Are there company that allows you to only work part-time in evenings and weekends? They might be. They might be companies that allow you to do that. Everything is going to depend on the type of delivery. Like I said, I was on my phone before coming on live, and previous days I was looking for this type of job so that I was able to share with you guys, and I was able to see other jobs that you can work on your own time. Go to Indeed, like I told you, and try to put pharmacy courier delivery jobs in your area, and they're gonna come up because they came up for me. Even the lab that I work for came up. So I'm pretty sure in your area you're gonna be able to find this type of jobs using these keywords. Do you pay taxes at the end of the year or every quarter? I pay taxes at the end of the year. Well, now I register my company on January, but yeah, at the end of the year, because I save some money for that. From every paycheck I save money because I want to be ahead. I don't want nothing, no surprises. JDM Flash, how long did it take for the employer to get you started after you had applied? It took some time because at the beginning I didn't have an SUV, and I knew the trunk of my car wasn't big enough in order for me to start. So that delayed the process. They waited for me some time. But um it took around 2 weeks probably to get started. I had to do some training on the computer as well. And yeah, but it wasn't too long. Hi. How many I guess Elish, she's Elish. You saying maybe how many deliveries I have on a day? Or you mean how many I drop off, or how much money I make? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Allergies, allergies. Well, deliveries, I could have in total maybe 12. Let me see. Look, I even have the papers. So these are the BOLs that I use. BOLs are the papers for each delivery. So let me give you an example. The 6th, I'm going to tell you the 6th. So April 6th, I'm going to tell you how many deliveries I have. And this is my usual. This is what I do every day. Like I do the same routes every day. So for the 6th, I had one, because I had to drop off to this one. One, two, three, four. Four in the first run and two in the second. So six in total. That day I probably made 200, 250 dollars, because remember they pay me by miles. So I already know how much I'm getting paid each day because I know. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Killing me, killing me, killing me. How do you know how much you take from each paycheck for taxes? I usually do 30%. Um, Last year, I was doing under my personal, but there was a lot of thing I couldn't write off, so I pay a lot of money last year on taxes under my personal. Um, but I take 30%. I prepare myself to to save at least 15K for taxes. Even though I know this year is not gonna be so much because there's a lot of things I'm writing off this year, but you gotta get ready to save enough money for the taxes. What else? Let me see. Do you have to upgrade your insurance? I said that at the beginning. Yes, I had to. They require a 100 to 300,000 bodily liability policy for this type of job. I'm pretty sure it's not all of the companies. Remember that the materials, the medical materials that I'm dealing with are more, so they need a higher policy, I guess. That's my only explanation. And yeah, let me see other questions here. I was looking at other questions to see if maybe you guys had the same question so that I can answer it. Um, um yeah, I think I already covered everything. Someone said that they are looking for this type of job in their area and they don't have it. Maybe they really do not have it. So yeah. And the vaccination, I already said it at the beginning. Um, how do you track your miles? Like I said, I already know the miles for my stops because at the beginning, I'm going to the same stops every single time. So I already know what the miles I do. Let me see. Someone asked if you can make 90 to 100K a year doing this type of job. I'm pretty sure you can because I'm only doing two. Let's say the most I do is 14 to 13 drop off a day. So imagine somebody that's working for some companies that are doing more than that. I'm pretty sure they could do a lot more money, especially if they have a van. Um, when are you coming to LA? I don't know. That's kind of standard for these delivery jobs. Flash said, that's kind of thank you for making time to answer questions. You're welcome. That's why I came on live so that I can answer as much as I could. How long did it take for you to make consistent money? Well, two a week. On the first week, I already had my stops ready for me, so I right away I started making that money. I hope you feel better. Thank you. Jesus Christ is bad. Since you are an independent contractor, says Ms. Pina, what do you do for health insurance? I don't know if you have seen previous videos that I have on the channel, but this is not my only stream of income. I work for the LGA, for the airport, and I also have one other job. They provide health insurance, so I get health insurance through them. This independent contracting job doesn't provide health insurance, but my other jobs I do have benefits. Larry says come to Chicago. Oh God, maybe one day. Okay, so let me see other questions here. Uh let me see. Are you having trouble with your car? What if you're having trouble with your car? Do your company have their own vehicles? They have their own vehicles for their drivers, but I need to have my own car in order to do this job as an independent contractor. For the people that are just coming into the live, please give it a thumbs up to the live, please. And here I go again. I'm sorry. Let me see how much you make for that run. I'm not sure on what videos they left this comment. Um, let me see. Let me see. I just want to know if you can make at least 90K before taxes. Last year, doing this job, I made, oh my God, I have the papers. It was around 60K. I made 60K, 58,000. I made last year doing this job. Uh, but I'm pretty sure you can get to 100, especially if you have a van, like I said, or if you get a company that delivers more, like because I don't deliver a lot. It's 12 stops per day, the most 15. It's not much. And it's going back to the same places. For example, if in the morning I go to 6, in the afternoon I go back to those same places. So it's not like I'm doing different ones. It's the same thing. Let me see. You are a busy girl. Yes, Miss Pina, I am a busy girl. I'm busting my ASS right now so that I could, I'm constructing the Dominican Republic, so yes, so that I can move out. Um, yeah, health insurance is something you should factor in when working export jobs. Yes, that is true. If you don't have health insurance here is another topic. I don't know. It's just crazy. Will they hire felons? Well, Larry, I'm not sure about that, but I'm pretty sure when you apply, if you apply, you can ask that to them. I'm not sure. Buy some property. You should be buying property. You need an exit plan from driving. I have properties in the Dominican Republic, not in New York. I am not interested on not property in the United States as of right now. I don't want to say never, but as of right now. But thank you. Uh, what else? Let me see other question. A lot of people say I'm talking BS on my YouTube videos when I post it because I guess some people they want to hear me give you a course maybe or that I'm going to charge people for consultation. I don't understand. Sometimes you putting good content out or maybe your own experience out and people don't believe you. And then you go to the channel of these people that are charging a lot of money to give you the same information I'm telling you and then they feel fine. Really, sometimes there's no way you can understand people in the world. So I just do me and that's it. I'm watching from Florida. What else? What else? I want questions so that I'm able to answer and leave it here for future people that may have the same questions. What else? How many days I drive? 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Um, if I need a certification, you do not need no certification. Sometimes they will train you. If they require a certification, they will actually train you um on whatever they need, like they trained me when I first started. They trained me. You see someone says one-on-one says get more dr, more property, buy it all. I wish I have all the money to buy all the properties there. What year does your vehicle need to be? I think 10 years. 10 years, so at least 2012. By now I have 2011, but they're not gonna kick me out. I'm already in. So when I bought that car, it was good. Now it's past the year limit. Don't mention the hate. You are helping us a ton. Yeah, but I just mention it because I don't want you guys to get caught off. I don't want you guys to be paying money that you might use for something else when you can get information for free if you only put a little work. But thank you, Flash. Thank you. It's true. It's true. Um Let me see. Other questions that they had. What app do you use? Well, the app I use is provided to me after I they hire me. So they have their own app which you use on your phone after. Sorry. Do you work today? I work today. I am sick and I work today. I went to work and here I am. I'm always working. I don't have time not to work. What else? Let me see what other questions. Do you have to have a company and stuff like that? I think I already answered that questions a ton of times here. Um and yeah, I think I answered most of the questions that people were having on the channel. And I think nobody else have no other questions, right? Because I don't see no other questions. I think already answered everything. Um, oh my God. 101 says, oh my God, I love it. Are you going to school? You should be a nurse and move to mainland. I actually wanted to be, well, here actually wanted to study to become a aircraft mechanic. But the tuition, it was, oh my Jesus. But my other options or other things that I was interested on was becoming a teacher. I like it, especially because I didn't want to do it here. I wanted to be a teacher in back and go back to Dominican Republic, so do it there. But let's see how that works because I'm planning, like I said in other videos, to build my own company over there in the Dominican Republic. Transportation is everywhere, and there's a lot of money to be made in transportation. So that's something I'm planning to do back there in the Dominican Republic. Do you work with people that have a band? Well, there was another coworker that was an independent carrier that he had a band. And another thing, sometimes on weekends, Saturday and Sundays, I don't work for MDS. I do DoorDash. So I be making $400 and $500 from DoorDash Saturdays and Sundays and Fridays. It's busy here in my area. There's a lot of way to get money. We just gotta get it together and push ourselves to do our best. Kids here are tough. Oh, yes, they are. They are. Uh, and yeah, well, guys, I think I answered most of your questions here on the channel. I think we have been here for a good almost an hour, and I responded to most of the questions um, of you guys that you have about medical delivery courier. I wanted to come here to clarify any question, any information I have previously provided. I hope I did. I'm not feeling too good with these allergies. So I think it's enough for today. Thank you so much for being here on the live. Thank you for all your questions, for everybody that give a thumb up to the channel. Thank you so much. And just stay tuned. I might be doing some other lives other days. So yeah, this is it. I guess I will see you guys on another video. I usually upload one or twice a week when I can. And yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody right now. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, 101. Thank you, Flash. Thank you, everybody that's connected to the live right now. I will see you guys in another video. Any other questions on you can find my email is coachisaurabrew@yahoo.com, where you can email me any questions. I'll be more than happy to help. And yeah, don't give up. If If you have any question, if you find a job related to this or whatever, hit me up. Let me know that you got it. I'll be more than happy to cheer you up. And bye, bye, Jose. Suerte. Gracias. Que pase bien, Miss Sharon. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video. I'll probably be doing a live some maybe next week. Maybe talking a different topic. You can give me ideas on the topics you want to hear on the channel. You can leave comments. I'll read them all. And thank you. Bye.